4,974 kilometers, 53 hours, 15 cities, a 50-degree temperature drop, a 5,000-meter altitude climb. Welcome aboard the Z264-265, the longest train journey in China. Its routes cross half the country. Starting from just a few meters above sea level in Guangzhou, we'll push through humid green mountains, roll across inland hills and vast plains, rising to the Loess Plateau, cross an arid desert basin, and finally take the world's highest railway up to the Tibet Plateau to reach our final destination, Lhasa, the holy capital of Tibet. But here is the thing. This is not a documentary about the train or geography lesson. This is just a personal, subjective rail adventure.
So cold. Fuck!
I'm not just here to witness the shifting landscapes outside the window. I'm also here to chill out with other passengers along the way.
到我们甘肃才美的，你们那地方啥地方？我们那地方咋了？
So, if you are also into treating public transportation like a sightseeing tour, join me on this ride, grab a window seat, and let's hit the roof of the world. Now, behind me is Guangzhou Baiyuan Railway Station, one of the largest railway transportation hubs in Asia. Later, I will be boarding Z264, the longest train journey in China, heading to Lhasa in Tibet. This station is also the starting point of Z264, so come with me and let's board this train to Tibet.
To Lhasa. Here, Z264 Lhasa, 9:26 a.m. Gate 3A, 3B. This is my first time come to this station, the Baiyuan station, and I thought it was very, very large, but it was not as large as I thought. But it's very new, I think. It's very new. This train.
By the way, it's actually not my first time taking this train. I took it once in 2019 when I went to Tibet for the first time. And at that time, the starting point was another station in Guangzhou.
Which train are we at? Two train, number 3. Oh, this is 2 train. I don't know who I will be meeting. Let's go. Train.
你是下面的小帅哥，要不给我换个位置吧？我这么老了还爬上去啊？看看人家过去，后面还有啊。
到了，可以。
那纸箱的放这边。
你是到拉萨吗？
对，
我也是。
哎，你也是到了，你自己去玩？
对啊，
你一个人去玩？
对。
怎么想？
第一次去。
第一次去。
我看你装备应该是第2次去了。
我去的是第2次，也是第2次坐这个车，所以我拍一下视频。你不介意吧？
不介意。
你多大了？
你看我多大的？0几的？
我看你像03、04。
01的。长得小。
你带了哪些行李啊？
我就一个包。
啊，你就只带了这一个包？
对啊。
那你就上路了？
对啊。
你看你看我的东西。
你是怎么？
好了，我们车出发了。准备好你的拉萨之旅吧。
Operating since 2006, this route covers 8 provinces and 15 cities in China. But you might notice something weird. Is the Z264 or the Z265? Well, I'm seeing 2 numbers. Here's a quick fun fact. Chinese train numbers depend on their direction relative to Beijing. From Guangzhou up to Zhengzhou, we're heading towards the capital, so it uses the even number Z264. But once we reach Zhengzhou and turn west towards Tibet, we're moving away from Beijing, and this becomes the old number Z265. But anyway, it's just the same train.
好了，进入阳光区了。
提前辞职的，我是1号我就开始没做了，他是昨天才开始。
你辞职啊？我以为你是休假呢。那你辞了职后，那你就玩完之后干嘛呢？
这个月我就基本上旅游完我就回家过年了，回江西过年了。
回江西？你是江西人？
对啊。
那你已经想好在拉萨玩什么了吗？
我觉得在那边转一转就好了。
转一转。
我其实也没就是说太大的期望去那边。真的，就是临时起意去那边。只不过之前一直想去，但是说反
正你就是不知道去那干嘛，但是你就去一下。
又想去，不知道去那干嘛，然后又想去。
担当本次乘务工作的是中国铁路青藏集团有限公司其西宁客运段广藏车队广州第1包正组担当。我是您所在车厢的列车员如您在旅途中遇到任何困难、问题和意见，可及时向我提出，也可拨打我们乘务室门口张贴的列车长公示电话，我们将尽力帮助您解决。最后祝各位旅途愉快，身体健康。
还有什么吃？就只有回锅肉吗？
对，现在只有回锅肉的了，其他的都卖完了。
回锅肉多少钱呢
？35。
那我拿一个吧。
哎，好。
我付过去了。
看一下付款成功了，因为我们上班时间不带手机。哎，好，谢谢。用餐愉快。
看一下这个火车上的
，35也差不多吧，不是说太贵了，毕竟在火车。
We leave Guangzhou almost at sea level. Down here in the subtropical south, all the abundant rainfall keeps the whole region humid. Outside the window, everything just feels wet and alive. You're looking at the endless rivers, fishing ponds, dense towns, and mountains, all covered in green that barely fades, no matter the season.
列车前方即将到达长沙站。
这能待到多久啊？10分钟。逛一逛，逛一逛。你看下来的都是也没透到气，因为都是抽烟的。You see the smoke. Everybody is smoking outside.
Right over there on the other track you can see a CRH train. That stands for China Railway High Speed. These are bullet trains that can easily hit 300 km per hour. But today we are taking the classic green train. It's been running across China for decades, usually around 90 to 100 km per hour.
你们今天不是还没吃饭吗？
我们呢，是不是这肚子也不觉得饿？晚上本来就不想吃饭，看。我吃了面条，中午就想吃点零食。
主要是不太好吃这个味道。
对呀，买了当时吃2口了又丢了。
我那个就吃了2口。
就是嘛，所以说不想吃。
这个站大概停多久啊？20分钟。玩了。20 minutes in this station in Wuchang Railway Station in Wuhan, like central China. It's getting really cold. So when I was in Guangdong, it was warm and even hot. But here, I think it's really cold. You see? Those cabins are so much better. And only 4 beds in one room. The room is locked. So very comfy and private. It's also much more expensive. We usually call it 软卧, and ours are 硬卧. So we use soft and hard to distinguish a better and a normal one, a regular one. It's 10 p.m. The lights off. A lot of people are sleeping. We have to keep quiet.
就可以冲到50%去了。50%，只要说我能撑得下车就行。我撑得下车，我直接去吃个饭，到时候再去哪里？
终点站。
拉萨。
你到哪儿？
我到宝鸡。
你是去玩吗？
不是，回家。
哦，住宝鸡。以前这趟车不是从白云站出发的，那个时候都没有白云站。
火车站嘛，就是这个。
对。
我也不知道，我都好久没坐过火车了。今天他妈的，我昨天买票的时候，他说白云站，我去，我说白云站到底是哪里？我操！然后问那个司机，他说这边去年的时候转过来的。
这是2023年的。
对。
就是这一趟车是，你知不知道是中国最长的一辆行驶距离的车？
是吧？
是的。你知道多长吗？
多长
？53个小时40分钟，没有比这更长的了。
这个是最长的吗？
对，广州到拉萨是最长的。这火车上搞这些不方便，休息了。好，休息。嘿嘿。I have to keep my voice very low because everybody is sleeping at this time. Now I'm going to sleep, but I will be sleeping without taking my clothes off, even without taking my jacket off, because I don't think the bed sheets and the quilt are very clean, because I don't think they would change those before I came here. So for tonight, the train will stop at 2 cities in Henan province. The first one is Zhengzhou, the second one is Luoyang, and in the morning, around 7:30 a.m., the train will arrive at Xi'an in Shanxi province. I will see you in the next morning around 7:30 a.m. Good night. (马上到西安了。
陕西啊。
昨晚在你睡觉的时候经过了河南。准备走了。
下车了我。拜拜。
拜拜。
枕头啊？
啊？
你没有枕头吗？
我有枕头，我自己的。
Since nobody is in this room right now, and so I finally can have a chance to show you what each berth look like and their price. So first of all, for our lower berth, I think you guys are already familiar with. It's 919 RMB for entire trip from Guangzhou to Lhasa. And this is a middle berth. The price is 892 RMB. Upper berth that will cost 865 RMB. Here is how you get there. You need to take the handrail and climb like this. So the thing is, I don't think the price of the upper berth is very much lower than the lower berth. It's always better to get a lower berth because it's so much more convenient, and it's not very expensive than this one. Anyway, if you got a chance, select a lower berth instead of the upper one. The space is very small. Let's get on that.
我们的海拔正在爬升了，已经。现在的海拔是594米，西安的时候才400米，又爬了100米。现在的地貌已经变成了这个样子，这边的树木越来越稀疏，变成了黄的。然后刚才我们看到整个湖面有许多结冰的迹象。哦，今天到甘肃段的时候，你就会看见，
基本上看不到绿植的。
对，到甘肃段的时候你会，
应该都是像这样枯萎的。
对，甘肃段的时候你会看到更多的黄土高原的迹象。现在一下升到了700米，现在我们，
我靠，有点冷啊！
现在这海拔在不断的攀升，740，
我还第一次看到雪。
啊，你第一次看到雪？
对，我没来过北方。
但是南方也有雪。
南方没有见过。有吗？没有。
你居然没有看到过雪呀？
那个是雪吗？
那个是啊，
山上的。
这个就是啊。
这个就是吗？
啊。
不知道。
这真是你第一次看到雪吗？
真的。我这个南方土生。
你看地上，看地上，看地上。这么一点点雪，怎么这么惊奇？
对，
这些土地的种植的农田，我不知道他们种的是什么，就是都是开垦过的田。但是这里应该很难种什么植物。
种不了，这里还能
庄稼，这还是有庄稼，你看还是有庄稼。只是很难去种这些庄稼，你看到处是雪。你们也是去拉萨的吗？你们从哪儿出发的？
从广州。
你们去过拉萨吗？
没有，第一次去。你们呢？
我是第2次去，他是第1次去。
那你有高反吗？
我到的第1天会高反，但之后都会好。
吃红景天。
我没有，什么都没吃，就是。
看人家没吃，别吃。
我感觉没有什么用吧。
真的吗？巨难吃。
我感觉没有什么用。
我靠，根本咽不下去。
我也啥没吃。
对，就是第1天千万不要感冒，所以不要洗澡，这个就是。
So we have formally reached at an elevation of 1,000 meters in Gansu province, and we'll be arriving at Lanzhou in this afternoon around 3 p.m. This is the Loess Plateau, a massive region spreading across north-central China, covered in thick layers of fine, wind-blowing soil. Because the earth here is so soft, wind and rain have carved it into a maze of deep ravines. Most of the original wild vegetation is gone now. So if you do spot any dense patches of trees here, there is a good chance they were artificially planted. Locals have spent decades planting countless trees and bushes just to keep the dirt from blowing away. Because when it rains, this loose yellow soil washes straight into the rivers. And that is essentially where the famous Yellow River gets its name and its color.
都是开垦出来的吗？
对啊。So we have reached an elevation of 1,653 meters. And here is something happened. This is my inflatable pillow. It was not thick as this one, like this. It's so big right now because of the high elevation. So I'm gonna do this. Now we have reached an elevation of 2,000 meters, still in Gansu province. It's my lunch time. 下一站兰州，就要放一首经典的歌曲。山今夜悄悄落雨，为东去的黄河水打下澈澈的涟漪。彻夜未眠，兰州总是在清晨出走。Arrive at Lanzhou railway station. 相机，
是相机嘛？
哎，
我的了，就这么大的相机啊！
是啊，
我的天老爷，
好小啊！你们哪儿来的？这口音我没听明白。
就这地方，
就这里啊，西宁不兰州的
啊。
哦，你们还没上车呢。
我们已经回家到家了。
哦，你们是到这儿的。哦，那你们哪儿来的？广州的。
到我们甘肃才美的，你们那地方啥地方是？
我们那地方咋了？我们那有山有水，就是没山没水。
8月夏天热死的。
3一年税收。
税少就是税少。税少。
税你还没减，黄河搁这一条4小时，不是一年4季收呢。
那还不如人家南方城市这个小湖。
我一路看来都没看到河流，好干啊。
我这柿子这次就都改了，
自己种的。
这山上都是压的水管。
哦，这儿的也是。
压的水管子下头浇水。
哎，我要是来兰州玩的话，有啥推荐的吃的呀？
兰州的牛肉面。
牛肉面，哎。
手抓羊肉。
手抓羊肉。
主要吃牛羊肉。
是不是那个烧烤和辣子好吃？
麻辣
天水的
啊，天水辣子啊。
主要是现在这辣椒不辣了。
不辣，就是香
啊，就是香，
就是香。哎，我
前的那辣椒，
我听说过，
就像我们小时候的那科技不发达，我们种出那个辣子，我跟你说，你直接舔一下，我跟你说。
哦，所以现在是换了一种辣椒是吧？啊。
就像现在嘛，这个油桃嘛，其实怎么搞的？其实把桃子嫁进到啥树上吃那么个破玩意儿，酸橘橘的。
哦，现在桃子也不好吃哦，所以这儿还种桃子呢。
夏天桃子好吃。兰州那安宁区全是桃子。
啊，
安宁配记录生活去。
啊，好，谢谢啊，你们走吧，拜拜。你们也去拉萨了吗？
对，你要不要切一下？
哦，这写什么呢？
写啥都行，写啥写。
兰州唱不完的黄河水向东流。你们从哪儿出发的呀？哎，我也是广州。
刚才坐你车厢旁边的那个认不出来我俩了，怎么化完妆不认识？展示一下这个鞋。
Really？ 真的吗？我真没认出来。
完了！
你们在哪儿化妆的？
完了！哇塞！
我真没认出来。
哇！
刚签过了。
哦，签过了。你看你也不认人。
主要是衣服变了，你们不是穿这个。你们也是去拉萨的吗？
是。你是吗？
我是。你从哪儿出发的？
我们从郴州出发的。
我们说广州，哦，比你们早一个站。You see these people? Only young people do this. And I'm young people too. 我就帮你们拍了。
拿这个记录你
啊，也可以，你还要记录我。
对呀。
我们对。
给你们这个。
哎，那啊，救我！你们再站拢一点啊！都一起蹲着，蹲着算了。再站拢一点，这是长焦，所以有点拍不到。
可以吗？
可以，可以的。来看镜头，来准备。我一直在连拍，你们可以稍微调整一下表情。听到了连拍声。
说一下我们俩 ，Hello， 我们是从广州来的，耶，今年20岁，这是我18岁就想去的地方，20岁终于可以。
我提个问呢，为什么你们现在可以出来玩呢？不是在上学或怎么样？
放假了。
哦，寒假。3、2、1。
Actually, we're not staying on this exact same train all the way to Lhasa. Once we arrive in Xining, a city on the edge of the Tibet Plateau, everyone has to grab their bags and swap to a different train. But the new train is still called Z265. So why the switch? You will find out later when I board the new train. In the next few minutes, we are going to arrive at the Xining railway station in Qinghai province very soon. Xining is the biggest city in Qinghai province.
To another train. Let's change to another train. Carry the queue still. Wow. 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 Wow, the train is so beautiful. Look, totally different. It's very yellow.
这里吧，
应该是吧？我还是在这儿。你看这个比那个是不是好太多了？
我靠，这个怎么这么好啊？
对啊，那还有制氧机。之前我来做的时候也是，当时在想，哎，这个怎么那么好？很比较温馨的感觉。
确实。
灯，而且灯更亮，黄黄的，主要是一切都看起来更干净。So much warm and cozy, and everything is much more clean. The elevation of the Xining railway station is 2,220 meters here.
So this train is specially built to survive on the Tibetan plateau, complete with some Tibetan-style decorations inside. It pumps oxygen directly into the cabins, and the engines are switched from electric to diesel to handle the harsh environments. Even the crew swaps out here, as working on the plateau requires a specific medical clearance.
Where you are? I used to take a picture over there, and I used my film camera. After several years, I came here again. 擦玻璃吗？
看我擦多
哦，
好。
这是你们的房间？感觉擦了之后还是会脏的。We just clean up the glass.
可以吗？
我人肉三脚架。OK。
可以吗？
可以吧？
可以，谢谢。
这样可以错开。
走了，来了。哎，怎么坐这么多人？又入夜了，有什么感想吗？
我感觉现在没有任何想法。
什么叫没有任何想法？
只想尽快到。
哦，你也不想享受路上的风景？
因为现在看不到什么。
明天有。
明天早上。
上一次很过分，我上一次做的时候。我晚上熬夜熬太久了，导致我白天起得很晚，所以我错过了很多东西。
各位旅客，给大家做一下安全提示啊！是在中上部旅客上下部抓牢扶稳，不要踩空车伤。优先在新架子放好，别掉下来砸伤自己啊！你们中上部旅客上下部踩这个踏板下来小心啊，不要磕伤在踏板上面了啊！
As night falls again, we officially reached the Qinghai Tibet Railway, the highest railway in the world. But that doesn't mean we can instantly make out the snow-capped mountains hidden in the darkness. After leaving Xining, we are now crossing 500 kilometers of Chaidang Basin, a massive Gobi Desert. We pass directly through the cities of Delinghe and Galmud in this extremely dry region. And right here is where the temperature takes a massive nosedive.
It's 12:14 a.m. We will be arriving at Gurmu very soon. Here is something interesting. The entire door is frozen. This is ice. Also on the other side, this is even more interesting. This is more like a feather, like flowers. Very beautiful structure on the window. So pretty. 请问这个站停多久啊？哦，好。Oh shit, so cold outside. So cold. Fuck. 来，3、2、1，来，3、2、1，来换个动作，一直在拍，我一直在连拍啊。你习惯这个温度吗？你这不算冷啊。我可能在外面待的久一点，我不行了啊，还是要避免感冒才行。As a people from the south, I cannot endure this at all. -11 Celsius degree. Freaking cold to me.
After leaving Gurmu, we finally exit the basin and head up into the heart of the Tibetan Plateau. The train is now making its deepest ascent, climbing to over 4,000 meters in a very short amount of time. And with this rapid climb, the oxygen levels and the temperature outside are dropping sharply as well. My original plan was to stay awake until we reach the highest point of the journey, the Tangula Pass at 5,072 meters. But an altitude headache started kicking in, so I had no choice but to call the night, get some sleep, and wait for the sun to come up.
Again, because it's 1 a.m. on the third day, which is also the second night on this train. Okay, bye. Hi everyone, I just woke up. It's 8:40 a.m. in the morning. We have already arrived in Tibet and we just passed the Tangula Mountains. We have reached an elevation of 4,700 meters. The outside temperature is -33 Celsius degree. The inside of the train is very warm. I woke up from the last night several times because the air was too dry and my leaves was very dry. When I just woke up, I feel a little bit headache. I'm not sure if it was because the high altitude sickness. I also have seen a lot of people are using oxygen generators. 你是已经出现了什么不舒服的症状了？
我早上起来头被疼醒的，嗓子特别疼。主要是我站在这里就是已经不行了，我的眼前面已经是白的。我说不行，我说我赶紧要叫列车。
这个供氧的速度快吗？
很快的，我早上吸了一会儿氧好多。
你现在觉得你吸这个会立马觉得舒服吗？
没有，但就是吸了一会儿觉得缓解多。
他也没说要用多久。
没有，主要是我头一直在疼。
说实话，我动一下我的头也会痛，就是我如果剧烈摇晃一下，我头会痛。你估计到你住处的地方，你要去找那个人给你开那个供氧。主要是麻烦的就是上火车你不能自己带氧气瓶。我第一次进藏的时候，我带了2罐，当场被扣下。你有任何高反的症状吗？
你发现我嘴巴有点发紫？
有吗？
有。
那你有什么不舒服的地方吗？
暂时就是口干舌燥。
对，口干确实很严重。但我觉得口干可能是因为，就是咱们的暖气开得太足了。
这里很热。
对，我觉得是因为暖气开得太足了，而不是因为高反。你觉得900块钱这个值吗？
还好吧，坐火车就是循序渐进。
那我是把它当成900块钱的观光车。这一堆山之后，后面就是纳木错。如果我们直接能翻过这些山，就能抵达纳木错。 所以纳木错其实离我们不远。这座山脉就叫做念青唐古拉山脉。
They called it the Sky Road. Nearly 1,000 kilometers of this track sit above 4,000 meters. Out here, everything feels quiet, but building a railway at this altitude was never quiet. In air that thin, crews carried oxygen cylinders on their backs just to lay the still. Beneath the track, the permafrost can thaw, shift, and sink. To tame the shifting earth, heat pipes were anchored deep into the soil, locking the ice in place. In the most fragile permafrost sections, the railway is elevated on long bridges. Underneath, the land remains open, creating vast wildlife crossings for migratory Tibetan antelope. And yet, this impossible section was built in just 6 years. In 20 minutes, we will be arriving at our final destination, Lhasa railway station. The elevation of Lhasa here is about 3,500 meters, so slightly lower than the plateau, so which is good. This must be very cool also. It's time to leave. 走吧。Let's go. We have arrived in Lhasa. We have arrived at Lhasa railway station. Our final destination. 2:50 p.m. Goodbye. Woohoo! Yo guys, welcome to Lhasa.
还好吧？
那还是要多穿一点。我们是提前了4分钟到。Look at this guy. Maybe they don't know each other, you know what? I think they don't know each other. You know why I'm not joining? I don't know why. Although I had some headache symptoms, but I still think it is a memorable journey. Very fascinating. Look at how many people there. 没有在拍你们，也可以拍你们。我们也是来拉萨的。你们从哪儿来的？山东。你们坐的车是哪个车？我们坐的254，从我们坐了53个小时。3天2夜。所有的体检帽子、裤都取下来啊。The sun is very hot, but the weather, the air is cold. So I'm feeling both cold and hot. So, we have finally arrived at our final destination, Lhasa railway station. After a 53-hour journey on the train, we have finally made it to here. We have seen the green mountains, endless rivers, the dry Loess hills, and those incredible snow-capped mountains. And beyond the scenery, we shared this long ride with some very interesting people. Right here,
is Tibet, a deeply sacred place not only for the Tibetan people, but also for countless travelers who hold this land in their hearts. So, if you enjoyed this journey, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. More videos about Tibet are coming very soon. We'll be exploring not only Lhasa, but also taking an incredibly long road trip to discover the true roots of Tibetan culture. The tracks might end here at Lhasa railway station, but our real journey is just beginning. So, see you on the road. '86. So that was why I did not know how to wear my pants yesterday in the morning. Shit. So hopefully later I'll be recovering.